Hello, good afternoon everyone. Today I'm going to present to you the connecting of Rainforest Nature Reserve in Singapore, the first overhead wildlife bridge in tropical Asia, the EcoLink in short. First, I would like to thank all my co-authors. All of them has done a tremendous job to make this project a success until at least now. Hopefully you'll continue to become more and more successful. EcoLink at BKE, as what Hassan has introduced just now, is a wildlife corridor above the wildlife bridge above the BKE, which separated the two rainforest nature reserve for about 30 years. The two nature reserve is Bukit Timah at your left and Central Catchment Nature Reserve at your right. The only two rainforest nature reserve and the two biggest patch, I would say. So, one of the key target species for this EcoLink at BKE are the lowland or the terrestrial animals which can't cross the major expressway, and a lot of times when they try to cross, a lot of them end up being roadkills and all sorts of miserable ways. So the key target species are species like Tuna pangolin, lesser mouse deer, and common palm civets, and others. So in order to understand, to assess the effectiveness of EcoLink, we conduct various monitoring programs across different taxa. Camera traps is used to target the terrestrial or the ground animals. Mixed netting for the under canopy birds. Small mammal traps for the rats and the squirrels. Tree shrews. Also insect surveys, such as this Autopteran. Just by the way, this is a new species found during the EcoLink survey and described by Ming Kai, and is an endemic genus to Singapore, Singaporeola separata. So due to time constraint, today I'm just going to present the monitoring program on the camera trapping results. For the rest, if you have any questions, you can come to me after the talk. So we conduct grid camera trapping in 4 sites, namely Bukit Batok Nature Park, Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, Bukit Timah East, and Chestnut Forest. Each sites we deploy camera traps in a grid form. Each camera traps is 50 meters apart. And in total, we have 357 camera trapping points, which collected, this is a bit outdated numbers, is way more than 22,000. Sorry. Just to go back a little bit, we have 100 camera traps point each at Chestnut, Bukit Timah East, and Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. But due to the area restriction, we only have about 55 camera trapping points in Bukit Batok Nature Park. And for the 100 camera trap sites, each site we survey 3 times, which each time it takes, we leave the camera trap out there for 30 trap nights. So we collected 90 trap nights per camera trap per site. So it's a huge amount of photos and huge amount of going through black and white photos. So, and we collected some of the very nice, very magnificent photos which we stitched together and become a near video kind of action. This is lesser mouse deer taken in Chestnut, and over 100 photos, we stitched them out together. No. This photograph is taken about 2 years ago. So, in order to understand the mammal community, we construct WILS and MNDS, and you can roughly see from this graph, the dark blue represent Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. The red is Bukit Batok Nature Park. The light green is Bukit Batok East, and the chestnut is represent. The light blue is represented by the chestnut. Chestnut is represented by the blue. Sorry. You can roughly see a gradient. Bukit Timah is at the lower left end, and chestnut is at the higher right end. And in order to understand what caused this difference between the mammal community, we plug in other factors to trying to explain the presence of mammals in these areas. Such as, one of the factors we use is vegetation. However, we can see that Bukit Batok Nature Park and Bukit Batok East is dominated by young secondary forests and very few managed landscape and non-vegetated landscape. For Bukit Timah Nature Reserve and Chestnut, it has more forest type, more than 2 types. Same goes for Chestnut. So, but in terms of, from this graph, we understand that Chestnut and Bukit Timah and Chestnut actually quite far apart. It's kind of puzzled us, so we further analyze the data by other factors. One is the shortest distance to disturbance. For this case is the highway, the Bukit Timah Expressway or other major roads. And the next one is vegetation density with NDVI maps. Plug in all the factors above, we put into a logistic regression model and corrected for spatial autocorrelation. Skip all the numbers, just go for some take-home message, some simple table. First, this is quite shocking. To look at, to compare between Bukit Timah and Chestnut. Common thorn civet and common tree shrew only present in Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, but absent in the chestnut forest. Mouse deer and morbol only present in chestnut, but absent in Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. Sunda pangolin, plantain squirrel, standard squirrel, and rats present in both forests. And for mean NDVI only have an effect on wild boar. It's a positive effect, which means that wild boar generally prefer more dense forest. Distance to road has an effect on common tree shrew and rats. Has a positive effect, which means that common tree shrew and rats generally prefer to hang out or to be further away from the major roads. Vegetation type has no effect for all the 8 common mammals that we have tested. We do have other mammals type, but due to the low sample size, we never put inside for analysis. So with the complete of EcoLink and BKE, we have put in some camera traps on top. Now it's just sharing some of the new stuff. I mean, some of the first pioneer across the working. So this is one of the first color, common thorn civet. That's captured early last month, and Sunda pangolin. This fella right here, you can see a few scales, and yeah, this fella is captured very near, right beside the EcoLink, and I hope to just see a few more ants and just. Okay, with that, I have my presentation. I'd like to thank all my authors, all field assistants, which is way too many to name every single one. The agencies and individuals who have helped me with analysis and control the 200 and 220,000.